These are two trade examples from last month, August 2020. One ended up hitting my profit target, and one went for a full 1% loss. I'm going to start it. This is the one that went and hit my profit target. This is Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar, and this is Aussie yen. And we'll go ahead and start with the Aussie yen and just show you where I got in and what happened. So this is the monthly chart. This down here is the daily, and this up here is the weekly. So where I got in was right here on August 20th. And after I go through these charts, I'll go down to the lower time frames and show you how I timed my entry. But as you can see on the daily chart, it was coming up and slowing down. It had a nice triple top and was getting squeezed in this wedge, and once it popped below that trend line, I'll show you the lower times were looking really clean, and I wanted to get into it just to come down to this next minor support level on the daily. It's not really existent on the weekly, but this resistance level was really good on the daily and the weekly. So once it got below that trend line and right here after the 19th, I was looking to get in. I got in on the 20th. So I'm going to go ahead and pull in the lower time frames and show you exactly what I was looking at. Okay. Sorry, I went through and thought I'd size these up and they got a little messed up. Okay. Here we go. So you can see on the 4-hour, it was trending up for some time and was really just showing a good trend line and that same good resistance line that was on the daily. And on the 1-hour, again, that good trend line, once it popped below it real hard and retested it, you can see everything was lining up pretty well. I had the fib in there, the 50 EMA was lining up good, and as soon as it started showing deceleration on the 1-hour and popped below this 5-minute 50 EMA on the 20th, I went ahead and took it short and came down, formed a double bottom, and then just continued to trend up and took me out for a full 1% loss. When you start getting into trade management, I would not be looking to lock in or even pull my stop down to break even at this point, just to not choke the trade. You know, if it came back and retested the 4-hour, then it would just take you out of the position right here and not give you a chance to just retest it and then continue down. So this is the Australian dollar yen position, and now I'm gonna, so this was for a full 1% loss, and that was on the 20th of August. And now I'm going to show you the Aussie Kiwi position that was taken on the 28th of August right here. And again, this is the higher time frame charts: daily, monthly, weekly. So on this daily chart, there was not a whole lot going on. I just really liked this level, and you can see it's been trending up good, and it needed a pullback, and I really liked the edge to come back down and retest this support and resistance line and the 50 EMA. So again, the lower time frames on this one were super clean, and was another reason I took this. So this is the lower time frames, and I'll show you where exactly I got in. So you can see the 4-hour was trending up for quite a while. There's a good trend line, was respecting the 50 EMA good, popped below it, and came back to retest the 4-hour right here, and the fibs were all lining up, and excuse me, the 50 EMA, and as you can see right here, when price came down, popped below this trend line and retested it, I got in right here on the 5-minute chart right at the break. And I actually used this trade on another video just as an example of a good clean stop placement and not choking your trade with your stops and having it at good levels with lots of barriers for price to have to break through to prove your trade wrong. And I don't remember exactly what day I took the video, but I was just showing you that it popped up above stuff, but the trade still ended up working out beautifully right to the profit target for 3.5%. So now it is, as you can see, pulling back. But that's really, I just wanted to go through these two trades and show a loss and one that went for profit, just to show you all examples of both of these are good trades. There was nothing wrong with the Aussie yen, but it still went for a full 1% loss. And that's one reason why, or the main reason why, your risk reward ratio is so important, because not every trade is going to work out. Actually, most of the time, the trades that are so perfect, sometimes those are the ones that you get the most frustrated with when they fail. But the Aussie New Zealand, because it was a 3.5% profit target, you can cover your losses throughout the month by just continuing to make good trades with a technical edge, so that your winners will cover your losers and then some. So these are two good trade examples, and I hope that seeing these examples help y'all. If y'all have any questions, please put them in the comments, and I'll be happy to help.